over the weekend, Tiger Woods was in a bit of drama. Apparently, he got into a car accident. He was in his Cadillac SUV. He crashed into a fire hydrant and then into a tree. Apparently, he had facial lacerations and was sent to the hospital with injuries. And there are a lot of allegations flying around. Nothing is really concrete. We don't have any evidence of anything, but I'm just going to tell you what the allegations are, all right?
Let's have fun.
First of all, people think that the facial lacerations were not caused by the car accident. They were caused by his wife.
Uh-oh, drama.
All right. The National Enquirer recently did a story about how Tiger Woods is cheating on his wife. Apparently, his wife read that, and she didn't take too kindly to it, so they got into an argument. He got into his car, and these are all allegations again. He got into his car, she took a golf club, and apparently was breaking the window in the car, trying to get him out.
All right, so let's break that down a little bit. First of all, the allegations are coming from TMZ. Now, the TMZ isn't making up the allegations. They're reporting it from someone that claims to know Tiger Woods and that knows that he said this to, not to the police, but to friends who were, I guess, people he thought were friends, but then went and talked to TMZ, if you believe the story, okay? Now, here's the part that's a little curious about the official story that makes you kind of go, They claim that she went, and the official story is, got a golf club and smashed the back of the Escalade to take Tiger Woods out of the car. And then when you hear in the 911 tape, I heard the 911 tape, guys talking about how Tiger Woods is on the ground, right? Now you're telling me he smashed the front of the car, but you couldn't get him out of the front of the car, so you went inside the house, grabbed the golf club, smashed the back of the car, the window, and what happened? You climbed all the way in and you dragged out Tiger Woods, the wife did, all the way out from the back? I don't believe it. Okay? Maybe I'm the bad guy, but I don't believe it. I think what is much more likely is you were pissed that he was cheating on you, and you took a golf club and you smashed the back of his car as he was trying to get away, and then as he was trying to get away, he ran into a tree. Okay. Now, I actually have a different theory, too. Now, I'm going to go wander into a little bit of
Speculation.
Okay, now this is not even TMZ or a friend of Tiger Woods, okay, but here's my theory. She does, okay, so we know TMZ is reporting the facial lacerations. That's pretty bad, right? Okay, and then she goes after him with the golf club. Now, they got to explain that somehow. So why is the Escalade all messed up, and why does he have facial lacerations? My speculation is he smashes into the tree to have an excuse for why he got hurt in the first place and why the car was damaged in the first place.
Clever.
What do you think?
No, I think that's very plausible. I think that it's definitely a possibility.
Right. Now, and then he puts out a statement, and now this is not speculation, it's his statement, right? So we begin to get a better sense of it. He says, look, it's all my fault, and the speculation about my wife is ridiculous and unfounded, et cetera, but I've caused, I don't know if he said, quote, pain for my family, but something along those lines, right? That made me thinking, you're doing this kind of profuse apology because you ran into a tree? So what? I ran into a tree when I was a kid, totaled my family's Oldsmobile. I didn't, I'm not Tiger Woods. I didn't have to put out a statement, but like I caused my family pain? That sounds like you're apologizing for an affair.
Right.
You see my point?
Yeah, there are a lot of things that lead the reader to believe that he was in an affair. Okay, for instance, TMZ has this one source who claims to be a friend of Tiger Woods, right? And this is apparently what he told TMZ.
Oh, this is going to get good now. Listen up.
This is low. All right. During the phone conversation on Friday, Tiger told a friend, I have to run to Zales and get a Kobe special. The person on the other end of the phone asked Tiger Woods what the Kobe special was. The reply was, a house on a finger.
Oh, come on. That's awesome.
But what's super sketchy about that is Tiger Woods would not shop at Zales. No, let's keep it real. He wouldn't. You think Tiger Woods is going to buy a 15-carat ring at Zales?
Okay, look, you might be right about that. Maybe this story's not true at all. Okay. But it might have just been a figure of speech. Yeah, I don't think he's not necessarily going to go to Zales, but he says that as a thing. But look, I tell you, if the Kobe special is true, that's the best thing I've ever heard. Okay, you remember when Kobe, after cheating on his wife, went and bought her a $4 million ring?
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's not a house on a finger. That's a mansion on a finger. $4 million. So he's saying, I got to go do a Kobe special. Oh, come on. That's fantastic. Okay, so I hope that part of the story is true.
No, I just love how there's like a needless dig at Kobe, though. That's what's awesome about it.
Yeah, well, look, I guess he feels his pain. And a little bit more on that. I don't think Vanessa ever scratched Kobe up like that. Again, speculation. All right, now we have pictures of the alleged mistress?
Yes.
And what's the alleged mistress's name? Who is she? What's her story?
Let me tell you her name right now. She has a funky name. And, you know, she's lived a wealthy life. Her name is Rachel Uchitel? Anyway, she is the granddaughter of a powerful Cleveland banker and an amateur golfer.
Would I cheat with her if it meant I was going to get facial lacerations and had to buy a Kobe special? Yeah, I don't know about that. She ain't all that. Not worth the Kobe special.
Right. Well, and she denies the affair. She says absolutely not. I'm going to sue the National Enquirer for defamation. This is terrible. But I don't know. Look, there are so many things that seem sketchy about Tiger Woods at this point. Steve Lewis wrote a piece about Tiger Woods, right, for Black Book magazine. And I'm going to read you what he wrote. I was told over the last 3 to 5 years, many a jet was occupied by Mr. Woods and his entourage with an ex-working girl tasked to provide beauties for their beasts. Come back tomorrow for more on the working girl in question, a lady based out of Chicago who is a regular pal of one of Tiger's inner circle. The jets would touch down in L.A. or Vegas or wherever the party was, said my source. I asked if Mr. Woods was partaking in the girly action. She responded, duh.
Oh, damn, I didn't know that. You know what's funny about this? You know, despite all my, vast experience in covering these stories, I'm still a little naive. My first reaction to this whole story was like, Tiger Woods is cheating on his wife?
Yeah, me too.
I was like, I didn't expect that. And I'm like, what am I, stupid? Why didn't I expect that? He's a guy. He's famous. Women are throwing their poon at him. They're like, what? Right? And what's he going to do? Not catch a couple? Right? And this Rachel Uchitel character, I mean, let's straighten that out for a second. She says, oh, it's totally not true. I just had... And then she shows up at the L.A. airport with her lawyer, Gloria Allred, and her sunglasses all ready to go as the paparazzi go to work. Why are you in L.A.? I mean, why did you already hire a lawyer? I mean, I don't... Look, it could be that she knew this attention was coming, so she wanted to protect herself, et cetera, et cetera. But it just seems kind of weird. Why didn't you stay with your amateur golfer, banker dad and hang out wherever you were? You see what I'm saying?
I sort of see what you're saying.
It seems like she's like, oh yeah, booyah, let's go to L.A., grab some media attention now. True or untrue? You see what I'm saying? She knows those cameras are going to be there. Right. She comes ready to cash in on that.
Yeah.
Okay? Like if someone accuses you of sleeping with someone that's in New York, Donald Trump. I'm sorry. Okay. Do you then show up with like your fancy glasses at the airport at JFK for no reason with a lawyer?
Probably. I'll make some money off that. I mean, that's what makes sense. That's what you do. You got to ride that money train.
Take notes from Anna. Okay, apparently that's how you do it.
I mean, Rachel is playing this right.